Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Gagan Thakur and you are watching a series on Amazon Lex Chatbot. So in this video, we are going to discuss about slots, which we also call them entity. So let's see. So what are actually slots? Slots are the missing piece of information that you need to complete an action. Like, if a user says, I want pizza, then this is not enough. I need some information from him, like what size of pizza he wants, or if would he prefer a regular crust or a thin crust, and what kind of toppings he wants. So these are called slots. Slots are nothing but the pieces of information that you need to complete a particular action. Okay, so what we are going to do here is, this is the bot we created, pizza bot. Okay, now in this bot we create an intent, as I already showed you in the previous video, called order pizza intent. Okay, this is the intent which will recognize that we are ordering a pizza. Now we'll click here on the slot type. Now when you go to this slot type, and the UI has changed, okay, and it keeps on changing. So you'll see here, you will see if you click on this button at slot type, you'll see three types here. At grammar slot type, use built-in type and blank slot type. What is grammar slot type? So basically you can use grammars like the traditional IVR system. So grammar is something which is looks like this. Okay, so if you look at this grammar here, okay, this grammar will only accept card number which has 7 241 or 7001. So any card number, the above grammar only accepts two types of card numbers, 7241 or 7001. So you can also, if you have a application where you want to use grammars, you can do that also, or you can use built-in also. There are all lots of built-in slots that Amazon has provided. We'll see those later also. Or you can use a blank slot type. So in my case, I'm going to use a blank slot type. Okay, now you need to name it. So as I show you in this diagram, that we need to get some information from the customer, like the what size do you want. Okay, so we need size from the customer. So what I'll do here is, I will say pizza size. Okay, so this is one slot which we want to create. I'll say add. Now once you create, this is something you'll see here. Now in the description you can give anything. So this will collect pizza size. Okay, now in the slot value resolution, you see two buttons here: expanded values and restricted values. Now if you click on the restricted value, you can give two values, like you can say only accept small or tiny, kind of that. Okay, but if you want your bot to understand synonyms as well, like you will only to give it few examples, but based on the example it will start accepting other similar values as well. So you can click on the expanded value. So in our case, I'm going to click on here. Okay, now what kind of value we want to accept? So there are only two values that we want to accept. One is thin crust, or another one could be regular crust. Okay, so I'll say regular, uh, and then I will click on add value. Okay, so these are the two crusts we want to accept, and then I will say save slot type. Okay, so the same way I will create three slots. Okay, so this is the first one, and this will oh, I'm sorry, this is actually the crust one, right? So okay, I will change it to, I will change the name, or I'll change this, because the sizes could be small, medium, regular, or you know what, I will actually go ahead and use the restricted slots, and I will say uh, small or S. Okay, um, medium or M, uh, large or L, and an extra large or XL. Okay, so these are the values that I want the bot to accept for this slot. Okay, and I'll say save slot. Now again, I will go back and I will create another slot, which will be for the size, the crust. Okay, so I'll say pizza crust is the second slot. Now here I want to accept only two values. So I will say thin is one value that I want to accept, another is regular. Okay, and I'll say add value, and then I'll say save slot type. This is done. Then I'll go back and I will create another slot. It's called toppings. Okay, so I'll call it pizza toppings. Okay, and I'll say add. Now here I can have multiple values, like I can say chicken. Okay, I'll say everything in small, so chicken could be one, and then onions, uh, olives, mushrooms, what else, tomatoes, cheese, excuse me for my spelling. Okay, what else? So yeah, for now let's keep it like this only. Okay, so we have created these three slots and these are going to capture these three values. Okay, now I will go back and now what we'll do is, now we will actually link these slots with the entity. Okay, so what we'll do is we will click on entity and sorry intents. Okay, and now I'll click on order pizza intent. And now whenever you somebody says that I want to order pizza, I want to make sure that they also give me further information regarding the size, the crust, and the toppings. Okay, so what I'll do here is, there is I will go here to the slot options. I will say add slot, and I will give it name as size, and I will select from here pizza size. But as you can see, there are lots of built-in slots as well, like alphanumeric, city, country. So if you need to capture country or city or date or duration or number, you can definitely go ahead and use this one. It is not advisable to create a custom one if the built-in is available and which can solve your purpose. Okay, so size, so I will select pizza size here. And if user doesn't give me this information, what I want to play, I want to play size. um, so what size do you want? You can say small, medium, large, or extra large. Okay, so this is what I want to play. Or what size do you want? You can say small, medium, large, or extra large. Okay, and I will say add. So this is first slot we added already. Click here again and we'll say crust. Okay, and I will select from here pizza crust, and we'll ask them, would you prefer regular or thin crust? Okay, so would you prefer regular or thin crust? Okay, and add. And the third one is toppings. Okay, so toppings. Okay, and for this, can you tell me what toppings do you want? Okay, so can you tell me what toppings do you want? Okay, and I'll say add. So now what we have done is, we have actually created this three. And now I will just say save intent. Okay, and I will build the application. Now we'll go ahead and test it. So I will say I want to order pizza. Okay, what size do you want? You can say small, medium, large, or extra large. I will say small. Then would you prefer regular or thin crust? I will say thin. Can you tell me what toppings do you want? I'll say chicken and onions. Let's see. Enter. And thanks, your order is on the way. So now you see that it actually asked us for all the questions, all the slots that we provided, and then only it proceeded further. Now if you want to see what happens in the background, you can click on inspect, you can click on JSON input and output, and you can actually see the whole input and output, like what happened, what are the values. So if you see here, for the entity order pizza intent, it was looking for three slots which were null, so it went ahead and started filling this slots. And once the slots were filled, it went ahead and said that your order is on the way. So this is it for now, but in the next video we will actually make it more robust. We'll talk about more functionalities and see how it works. Thank you so much.